I get it, got it, good. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
This is a day to celebrate the lives of these young people. The theme for this graduation is, where do they go from here? That is a profound question that needs an answer. Where do they go from here? But you can't ask that question without asking the other question of where do they want to go? Because at the end of the day, it's not just about today, it is also about where do they want to end up? How far do they want to go with their lives? Now, like most of you older people, I'm 53 years old. And what I've learned in my 53 years is that education determines everything that you are going to do with your life. Education will determine where you live, how you live, what car you drive, what house you live in, your neighbors to the left, your neighbors to the right. It will determine what your life is going to be. Don't for 1 second get it twisted or get it confused that this is it. If this is all, then you might as well get up, walk out that door, go to your house, rent space in your parents' basement, and never leave the house again. Education is the only way that you are going to change your life. Last year in Baltimore City, 344 bodies laid out in the streets of Baltimore. We are already this year up to 125. If you do not have a plan, now that you are graduating from 8th grade, if you do not have a plan, if you waste your time, time is the one element you can never get back. If you spend most of your time making friends, social network, you are popular, but you don't have a plan for what's going to happen with the rest of your life, you are wasting your life. If you have more friends than you have plans to go to college, you are wasting your life. If you have more friends than plans to get a job, to get a career, you are wasting your time. So I'm glad to see you all looking beautiful, because you are. God made you that way. But let me tell you something I've learned in my journey to 53. It is never what's on the outside that's gonna make you who you are. It is always what's on the inside that determines your outcome. Do you have character? Do you have character? Because even a clown has a high school diploma. Where are you going from here? I'm quite sure that there were more people in your 6th grade class than the people who are sitting here right now. But here you are, by yourself, doing what you've earned the right to do, which is to graduate and be empowered to make choices with your life. And if all that you've done is simply move through and gotten to this point without having gained anything, because the better question is, what have you really learned? Or are you simply just sitting here because these people decided it's time for you to move on? What have you gained? How's your life going to be different? What are you going to change? And if you're not going to change anything, then what are you doing? You can Google this. School is the pipeline to prison. Prison is the #1 employer in America. Even during a Great Depression, prisons are always employing young people, especially African American males. So, where are you going? What's your plan? What are you going to do? I'm going to give you the secret. It's really three things. I'm going to give you the answer key. It's really three things. The first, hard work. Are you willing to work hard? Second, sacrifices. Are you willing to make the sacrifices? Not just doing what's popular, but also doing what's uncomfortable. Also doing what's right. That's the sacrifice. And third, are you committed to where you're going? Where do you want to go? And if you don't have someplace to go, then how and why are you waking up every morning? The bottom line is hard work, sacrifice, and commitment is the only way you're going to get from here to there. Listen, no one, hear me people, young people especially, no one has the right to decide your future except you. No one gets to determine what you're going to do with your life. And you don't have the right to throw your life away. You don't have the right to not honor your parents. You don't have the right to not have a future. You don't have the right to think this is it. And for the people sitting behind you, you don't have the right to interfere with their direction. Your right is to empower, encourage, and promote them to whatever they're going to do next. One of the most painful things that I live with every day is when my parents come to my school and they tell me, Mr. McDonald, I don't know what to do with that boy.